Welcome back, I'm Dr. Ruckus, and today we're playing Azorius Reanimator in Ranked Standard. A lot of this is some pretty typical stuff. I mean, to be honest, I'm kind of counting the days until the next set release, but playing around with basically whatever I feel like playing in each color combination. So here we go. I think the most critical part of this deck is understanding your opponent and making sure you don't dump things into the graveyard too early. If you're playing against anyone who is in the black color combination, there's a good chance they run the Graveyard Trespasser, which can strip things out of your graveyard, or if they're in Grixis, they can play Corpse Appraiser, which can also strip stuff. So you want to be a little bit careful about dumping things immediately on turn 2, even if it's tempting to dump the portal and multiverse right then and there. In some cases, it might be better to wait until the last minute, until turn 4. Either you can play the Aganjo on turn 4, so that on turn 5, you immediately discard the card, can play your 5th land drop, and then reanimate it without giving the opponent a chance to respond. Or similarly, you can use the Benalia at instant speed and tap it to give it indestructible. More importantly, discard a card at instant speed and get it right before your 5th turn so that you can reanimate on time. Rest of the deck, we got some Faithful Mending to filter, a little bit of removal via Faithful Absence, Aganjo as I discussed, Urza and the Celestis to ramp, either Wandering Emperor or Deluge on turn 4. If you need to stabilize, you can use the Emperor. If you need to draw into that last bit of your combo, you can Deluge. And we got 6 reanimation pieces and 6 things to reanimate. So that's the deck. Enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. Okay, first on the play of the day. I love to see it. Opponent says hello. Hello there, feds. Actually just finished my US tax return today. Okay, what are we doing here? Mending's okay. Benalia is actually kind of annoying. Forced them to pump mana into it. But what do we want? We really just need more land. I think we Mending here. Try to set up the perfect hand. Okay, immediate power up, sure. Take 2, no big deal. Backup sleeper, alright. Alright, we're about to reveal the jig. We're going to discard the portal for sure. Probably discard both portals. I mean, we hope they don't have a Graveyard Trespasser. That'll be an issue. We could keep 1 for that reason. We could attempt to play an Urza here. What if we keep 1 in hand to more strategically discard and instead drop off the Benalia? Play Urza this turn? No, then we don't have another way to discard. Deluge is so good on 4, though. Alright, we're going to do it like this. We'll find more ways to discard. Reanimation, sure. Play out Urza. Might immediately die. But if we top deck the land, then we can just repair and recharge immediately. Liliana, sack a creature? Sure.
Those who get in my way tend to regret it.
Okay.
Off you go.
17's a fine number to be at, and we just need to hit land this turn. So we'll do this now. We do hit land. I think we're safe to drop off the portal here. And maybe Deluge as well. We just have to hit land no matter what. We don't need all of this stuff. Let's do it like that. We have the repair and recharge. Okay. Land for turn. And we just need to top deck the 5th land. That's all it takes. Trespasser. All right. So we have to do it now because they take the first portal here. And if we give them 1 more turn, they take the next portal. Okay. Who are we discarding?
I'm tired of your secret.
I think we need the Deluge. I think Guardian's going down. We need all the draw power we can get. Alright, time to top deck the lands. Never didn't have it. Never didn't have it. Okay. There comes the portal. Okay, opponent. What else you got? Shelly. Alright. So be it.
Drop
I
it.
think we drop off the Mending here. Deluge doesn't even draw cards, so it's a little bit better against Sheldred anyway. Trespasser, we take their underdog. Seems reasonable. Other option is just take the underdog, but I'm okay getting rid of that for now. Draw's fine. We don't really have an answer. We can use it instant speed anyway. Invoke Justice. Sure. Benalia's interesting. They just minus Liliana, though. I guess we could Deluge here for something fun. Sure. Faithful Absence is okay. I guess we'll take this land as well. And we'll let them gain life. Okay, we lose the creature. That's okay.
Sacrifices must be made.
Trespasser, take a creature out of the graveyard. Fine. We'll pick off their Shelly before our turn. Then we can get back sheltered on our side of the battlefield. Alright, they attack now. Kill you now. So we'll get you back on our turn. Yeah, I like that. Drawing is good. We'd like to... yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Opponent goes first. I think this is a mulligan. I think we have to do better than this. 2 cards are dead. This is much better. Okay, we'll keep all the land. We could put away one of the ramp sources, I think. Let's put away the Aganjo here. I think that's fine. Alright, Jund, interestingly enough. More tap lands, okay, give us time to set up. Nothing to discard off the Benalia, so we'll go ahead and do the Faithful Mending here. More tap lands all the way. Okay, let's attempt a Faithful Mending. Cool, we can drop off at least one Fateful Absence. Maybe even Urza as well. That's fine with me. Okay, Wandering Emperor, not bad. We hit our land drop this turn. We really want a Faithful Mending again. Could Celestis instead, though. They didn't counter the Mending. Yeah, we'll get the Celestis down. It's nice when they don't have the counterspell open. Alright, they hit their 4th land drop. 5 colors, do nothing. Definitely take the action, keep filtering for answers. That's not bad in general. We don't need the Emperor this early. I think we can drop the Benalia here, though. More land is good. 5 mana would let us double Mending this turn, which isn't really bad. Just try to get to our win cons. Pretty happy with that. If we did it now, we could get the Celestis flipped, but that's not what I'd like to do. Big score. All right, opponent is also going for their combo here. They could be, I don't know, it's a lot of tri-lands to run in a combo deck where you need to absolutely hit your thing on turn 6. We'll see if they chaotic transform here. 5 colors though, like we don't really know what they're doing. Okay, let's start here, I suppose. Okay. We can bin one of the lands, I think. And maybe the Aganjo. We might play the Aganjo this turn, though. I guess we bin the Aganjo, sadly. Because we want to keep the Faithful Absence around in case we have to answer something. Mending again. Okay, so there's the Repair and Recharge. I think we bin the Absence this time. There's the Portal. All right. So this turn we Faithful Mending, next turn Repair and Recharge, I suppose. End here. I mean, Portal doesn't even do a whole lot on its own. They could still run things like a Braid. Maestro's Charm. Okay. Well, digging for 5 cards lets them pull the counterspell for Repair and Recharge. What have they been here? No counterspells. A lot of land. Is there any point to Mending? Not really. I guess we want to discard the Portal. Unless we want to be patient. I mean, they're holding all this mana open. How sad are we if we slam Repair and Recharge and it just gets countered? We'll try this. Okay. I kind of like resolving one with the Multiverse this turn. We're good on land. Although if we keep one more, then we get to play around. Yeah, let's do it like this. We get to play around Make the Spear. Okay. So we have 7 mana. So we'll attempt this first one. I'd like one with the Multiverse. And let's see if they have the hard counter for it. Nope, that resolves. Okay. Once during each of your turns, without paying its mana costs, we'll get the Aganjo down then. Plains to the hand. So we probably will get back a 2-drop creature or something from the graveyard. Maybe the Benalia. Still don't know what the opponent's doing. Take the action, drop the land. Sure, that's fine. Okay, manual taps. Maybe we see, whatever it's called. Yeah, farewell. Okay. Pretty brutal. Mishra's Foundry can actually attack them down at some point, which is interesting. Sure, play out Ganjo. Okay, not a whole lot of planes left. End here. We're not dead. We want to collect Invoke Despair, yeah. Okay. We'd like to collect enough lands to be able to hardcast or win cons, but it's going to be tough. They're playing farewell. Here comes the Emperor.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end it.
Make an attacker. They do have some amount of stick here. Let's see if they Voltage Surge us.
May your
Nope.
blade strike true.
Okay. We want to get up to 9 mana. Yeah, we'll plus here.
Strike
And we'll
back,
swing for a
strike hard.
little bit of Foundry damage. Okay, swing for 5. Opponent picks off the token, which is okay. I'd rather keep the land, actually. That's all for this turn. So, I think they're... Yeah, Despair. I guess they're Grixis with some Tri-Lance to cycle, basically. They could even have Galvanic Iteration down here. Alright, that's the last land we need. We don't need any more than 9. We'll slowly attempt to whittle them down here. Sure, that's okay. We have the next land in hand anyway. Curious how many farewells they run with Invoke Despair. Okay, that's not it. Just a waiting game now. They actually need quite a lot of Invoke Despairs if that's their only win con, and if they don't have Galvanic Iteration. We gained a lot of life off of the Faithful Mending early in the game. Alright, there's the Iteration. So they get 12 points of damage this turn. Ooh, Invoke Calamity. Okay. So they get back 2 Invoke Despairs. I don't think they have any 1-mana spells to go with it, besides Cut Down. Okay, Invoke Despair number 1. Take 6. Invoke Despair number 2. Take 12. Drop to 9. So to win from this position, it's going to be tough. Decent chance they got the last Invoke Despair off that, and they can copy it next turn. Okay. Land is not it. We'll keep it to cycle. Oh, we need the 9th land anyway, actually. But if they copy Invoke Despair, then that is game. Do nothing. Okay. I mean, yeah, we can slam this. Okay. Is there anything even down here? The Emperor's down here, sure. We'll take the Emperor, I suppose. Play the land off the top. How many of these things can we play? I guess we can keep playing things off the top, sure.
Guided like water.
Alright. Make an attack. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're going to lose, but
Let
we can
your
somehow
blade do
exile a
its
bunch of
part.
stuff off the Emperor to gain life. Nah, it's too much to ask. Invoke Calamity. Should they get back? Do they have another Invoke Despair down there, though? No, just removal or farewell. They could farewell the board state again. Okay, so creatures and enchantments dead. We keep the Emperor for now. Mm-hmm. Did they leave graveyards that time? Because they want to do more stuff. Put you on the bottom. Okay. We know the top card's a land anyway. Yep. I don't think we need to play any more land. So we just wait. Cycle the Proving Ground. Cycle again, just looking for that last Invoke Despair. We don't have enough mana to do it this turn, though. Impulse. Greedy deck. Fitting an Impulse in here as well. Okay, they dug through 6 cards. Can they Galvanic Invoke Despair? No. Alright, well, Emperor on their turn, sure. Maybe burn down the house? Copy, burn down the house. Actually, burn down the house is sorcery, right? So What are they going to do here? Big score. They dig deep. They say, come on, let's just get to the last Invoke Despair. Fair enough. Yep. It's digging deep. 16 cards left. Even if it's the last card in their deck, they still... Oh, that's interesting. You know, if they start drawing, I wonder if they can deck themselves via the Invoke Despair before the last bit resolves. Okay, looks like they got it here. So they'll draw 12. No, they'll draw 6. And oh my god, are they gonna dig too deep? Wait, they might kill themselves here. This is our new hope. Is it Invoke Despair time? Did they copy? How many? Wait, I think they're just flexing on us now. Is that the play? Okay. Yeah, they're just flexing. There's no way we can win, right? Can we save enough damage for them to deck themselves? No, it's not possible. We'll try, but it's not possible.
You started this fight, but I'm going to end. We must protect the people.
So this saves us life, but they don't draw anyway. So that is game well and away. There's no way to win off of that. So it's all good. On to the next one. Opponent goes first. We have a 2-lander with no filtering. I think we have to mulligan that here. This is marginally better. And we'll put back Invoke Justice. My bad. Done? Okay. Here we go. Okay. Well, we hope they don't have counter spells lined up for expensive stuff. Grixis, so we'll have at least some make disappear. Harvester. Alright. Pressure is on. Finale is interesting. Good way to discard stuff. I don't know if we discard anything when they can still play a 3-drop Graveyard Trespasser, though. I think that's a little bit suspect. I'd rather just trade here. We can discard with the Aganjo closer to the time. Immediately sacked, no problem. Benalia dead, sure. Let's see if they go right into the... No, they don't. No Vampire this time. Alright, of the 2 of these, I think I'd rather Aganjo resolve. So let's try the Celestis first. Cycle the Blood Token, but they use blue mana to do it, so they can't draw into Make Spear here. So Celestis does resolve. If one of the 2 had to get countered, I wanted the Celestis to get countered, because I like having a body on the field. We'll take this action. We need everything. We don't need Invoke Justice. I don't think we're dropping off. Ooh, Deluge's pretty nice here. So if we play the Aganjo and we hit the land, we can potentially slam the thing. I'm just worried about their counter magic. I think Aganjo's fine here. I don't think we're just going to slam. Ooh, no stick at all. Okay, that's huge. Alright, so they don't currently have a counterspell. That's massive. So that means they have to top deck it here. And we'll take that risk for sure. Here comes Shelly. We'll take the draw. They're all tapped out anyway. Yep, we lose the life. We'll go ahead and discard the portal. Get it back with repair and recharge. Cool, gets you for free. And here we come. Take the portal. Alright, so they both tapped out, and we knew they didn't have a counterspell from last turn, so we're very safe to resolve this. And so now the question is, do they run a Braid, and do they have it in hand ready for the first portal? Shelly goes down. Okay, and here, looks like they have either Cut Down or Vulture Surge. They were thinking about the red-black mana for a little bit, but decided not to. I don't think I would have dropped off a card for that. I think these guys are perhaps a little bit better anyway. Okay. Sure. There goes the creature. And we lose the enchantment, no Planeswalker. But we get Shelly back off the portal. And they scoop. Hey man, Grixis is tough to beat. I'll take the win. Opponent goes first, otherwise it's keepable. We don't have a whole lot of weight though. Tap land on 1. Okay. Looks like we're on the mending train for a bit. Tap land on 2. That's what I like to see. Triple Haunted Ridge. Alright, Rakdos. Fable. Spookiest thing in Magic. Turn 3 Fable. Alright, so they get to enact their game plan. Why don't we enact ours? It's a lot of tap lands. I guess we'll resolve a Ganja this turn. Maybe we drop off both tap lands here. And get him back. One back with a Ganjo anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, let's do it like this. Let's do it like that. Celestis is good. Ganjo is also good. Let's start with the Celestis. Alright, so we're looking for reanimation shenanigans. Opponent gets to draw a discard off. They're in Rakdos, so they could have a Braid, which is important from an artifact standpoint. The 4th Haunted Reg? Yo, I gotta give him a nice for that. This dude is popping off right now. Okay, destroy all artifacts. Yep, there is artifact removal in red. Then after the fact, they attack and create their own artifact. Makes sense. 2 mana open. Resolve a Bank Buster. Okay. Alright. All that seems pretty fair to me. We could just Emperor right now and pick off the treasure generator. How much does that matter? I think it matters much more that we just get to our win con. And we have all the land, so I think that means we're going to Faithful Mending this turn. And if we're going to do that, we might as well do it now. And just see what there is to see. We can probably dump one of the tap lands. And is it time to drop Portal yet? I'm afraid of a Trespasser. Maybe we drop the Emperor or the Aganjo here. Okay, let's do it like this. Okay, that's all. So we're just saying, hey, go ahead, enact your game plan. We're going to go over the top. Get as much mana as you want. And we'll try to beat you anyway. They're actually Grixis the whole time. Quadruple Haunted Ridge. Plus blue. So now I have to worry about Make Disappear, which is annoying. Yep, swing for 2, make more mana. We'll get some draws. It's too bad they're actually Grixis. That makes just going over the top more difficult. If they counter the spell, we're in a pretty bad position. Invoke Despair to the face. They're relatively tapped out from a counterspell perspective. But we still don't have Portal in the graveyard. We could kill the Kiki Jiki this turn. But I think we just want to deluge into a discard effect. We could try to Faithful Mending into the answer. Yeah, maybe we'll Faithful Mending instead. Okay, cycle and they tap their blue mana source. That's what I like to see. They still have the treasure open, but I think this actually implies they don't have Make Disappear. Otherwise, I'm not sure the auto tapper would have done it like that. They might not have any blue spells in hand. Alright, they attack with both. They don't even copy the thing, which is kind of weird, I think. And I think we just let this go. We need to Faithful Mending this turn. They might invoke Despairs again. I don't know. Okay. We both need to draw and discard, so it's Mending time. Alright, they go for the next Fable, sure. Alright. Never didn't have it. Do we have, we're definitely dropping you off. I guess we don't need the land, and it doesn't change our position. So we drop the land as well. And keep all the reanimation spells in case we need them. Okay, well, here comes the first Repair and Recharge. And we'll take the Portal. We might need the Faithful Mending to get enough life to survive multiple Invoke Despairs. But the first Portal goes off without a hitch. In terms of creatures down here, not sure we have any. I think we'll play the land. Then we can pay for Make Disappear mana next time. Off the Power Stone. We can invoke Justice or something like that. Alright, they take the draw and the game goes on. No creatures for our Portal, which is too bad, because we do play some in our own deck. They bin a land, keep the rest of it. Sheldred. That is a must-kill threat. We could dig with Deluge for an answer. Okay. Eat 4. Okay. So we've already missed the Portal window. We could Deluge for an answer to Sheldred. Or we could just exile it with the Emperor now. Which is probably better. Okay. Autopay's fine. Yeah. Exile you. Too bad we can't just kill it so we can get it back with Portal, but I think we have to answer that now.
My judgment
More
is
land.
final.
We can't cast this without playing the land, so I guess we do play this out. And that's all for the turn. Invoke Despair. We're going to drop low here. We don't need to Mending now. Okay, lose the Planeswalker. We can get it back with Invoke Justice. But now we're in striking distance of the next Invoke Despair. Can they power up the Bankbuster and swing for 4? Yep, they can. Okay. All right. Take 4, drop to 1. It's got to be a good one. We have to survive more Invoke Despairs. It's not a good one. Neither of these particularly help. And again, no creatures to get back. Now we have a creature. It's probably just Invoke Justice to make a blocker. Plus the Guardian. Yeah. Okay. Do our best here. Go ahead and get back the Emperor. Put the counters here. Do we have to kill the Harvester? Maybe?
And I will protect my people.
Go up to 5 life.
I am
And play a
almost
creature.
sad to see you go.
Down to 4 life. But technically we still survive against the next Invoke Despair. Cutting it very close though. Liliana, sack a creature. Gets around the Benalia's indestructible effect, and they attack down the Emperor.
Distractions. Let's make
Now we get back the Phyrexia. They get back the Benalia anyway. So the question is, do they have Invoke Despair now? Because if they do, they just win. Because now we don't have a creature to blunt 2 points of damage. Nope, it's an Appraiser. But they take the creature, so we can't get it back with the Portal. And they power up the Bankbuster and win, right? They just need to... Yeah, they got it. All right, too bad. We tried our best, but that one did not quite pan out as needed. Power up the Bankbuster and attack face. Good game.